Hello, welcome to my K-pop journal. Today I'm creating a scrapbook page spread for RM of BTS. The first page is inspired by his Wild Flower music video, and then later on I'll do a page inspired by his cover shoot for the Indigo album. For the Wildflower themed page, I went with this pastel gradient scrapbook paper for the background. It reminded me of the sky during a sunset or sunrise, and also reminded me of that scene in the music video where he's outside in the sunset. In this next part, I'm cutting out a sticker that I printed in one of Namjoon's Instagram posts. Of course, he's outside namjooning in the sun, and as always looking beautiful. So I thought it would be perfect for this theme. And I'm going to use those later. Next, I'm going to layer these PET stickers to look like a landscape. So it's the first time I'm using these PET stickers, and I'm struggling to peel them off the backing. So let's just watch me struggle for a little bit. And there I'm telling my cat not to take off Namjoon's head, even though I already did it with the scissors. But don't worry, I put it back together and you can't even tell when I have it on the page. So I finished by layering some more flowers towards the bottom. And there, now it looks like Namjoon is stood outside in a field of wildflowers. The right-hand page of this spread is dedicated to the cover shoot of Namjoon's album Indigo. So I chose a neutral cream and warm brown and dark blue for the color palette. And I was going to use this brown paper napkin, but decided to use a book page print for the background instead. I think because this napkin, it just felt too flimsy when I started laying it down. So I abandoned that pretty quickly. So I used this book page print and I started ripping little strips, and I also used some strips of actual junk mail. These cyanotypes, I printed them on regular paper, not sticker paper, and I ripped the pages, I ripped the edges so that it would look softer when I put it in this collage. Then, surprise, I brought back the brown paper napkin to layer over the rest of the pictures. I think it came out looking really pretty with the browns and the blues, and I really like the results. I chose these pictures because they were similar poses and moods. And I cut around the silhouette on only one side and then placed them slightly overlapping. And the lighting in these pictures is so beautiful. Even though the print quality is grainy because, well, I was supposed to clean the printer nozzles on my printer, yikes. But I think the graininess works though for this page. It's like there's a filter and the effect was intentional. So it came out all right. So these were on sticker paper, so I just had to peel the backing off and place it where I needed it. And then here I thought the corner could do with a bit more layering of scraps, so that's what I did. Let's talk about the Indigo album. So I love the introspective mood of RM's Indigo album. And I'd like to know what your favorite song off Indigo is. So for me, it's really hard to choose a favorite because they're all so good. Like the obvious one is Wildflower because it's so dramatic for real. Like when the chorus is sung by Eugene, I always get goosebumps every time. And then Closer, it feels like Closer is more like mainstream R&B, right? To me it does. And then Hectic, oh my god, when I hear that, it feels like I can't get it out of my head. I am always singing it the next day. So for the title album here, I'm just writing it by hand with a Tombow brush in gray and dark blue. And then I cut it out and glued it going up the side, but I think my camera cut it off, so I jumped over. And my cat decided to sit in my workspace, so I had to pay the cat tax. And when she had enough, she said, okay, I'll move over. So for the Wildflower page, I'm using these alphabet stamps that, as you will see, I don't quite have the hang of using yet. I used them once for the date on my bujo, and the numbers were all crooked and the frame came out, and it was just a big disappointment. So I'm hesitating with the ink pad right now. I just rub it and then check it out, and it's like not enough ink, so I pressed a little harder and wow, there was more ink. So I pushed it down on the page, and then after I checked, it was like I was stunned. Like, oh, okay, it came out really good. So I grabbed the M and I pushed again, and this time I pushed too hard, so there was like too much ink, and I was trying to put it back, and oh no, I was like really worried that it was going to come out blotchy, so I didn't push as hard, and of course the M didn't come out as dark. But it still looked pretty. At least it's not blotchy. I say that like I couldn't just do it over again if it was. So let this be a lesson. It's arts and crafts and you could always do it again. And it's supposed to be fun, so just try it once and that's how you learn. So I layered a tissue paper on the background under the stamped letters, but you can't see it because it's too sheer, I guess. I was just going for more texture, but you live and you learn. Next time a different color maybe. Or, you know, it came out really nice, so maybe it's good that it didn't show up. So here I'm using a white acrylic marker to just draw some sparkles and accents around the letters. And I have to go in with several coats because the acrylic marker dried kind of faint. And then I drew more sparkles and accents on the indigo letters to make them pop, and that finished it off. So the page came out really pretty. I like how there was two sides to the page, one of them being soft and bright, and the other one being just really introspective and cool and natural. I mean, they were both natural. Okay. So if you haven't listened to Indigo by RM, please go and listen to it after this video. I hope you liked hanging out with me for a little bit while I K-pop journal. And I know it's more scrapbooking or junk journaling than it is journaling, but this book was dedicated to K-pop creative scrapbook junk journaling back in August of 2020 when I first bought it. So maybe next time I'll tell you the story of why I even have a K-pop journal. Bye, friends.